for Saturday workout. All right, so we got some bench press. As per usual, and we'll probably go 310 to 315 today, because I think we did 302 last week. And that leaves us with some back offs of, well, I guess I'll double check here. Flat pull down. So last week Saturday, what did we hit? We did 3 sets of 10 at 205. Okay. That means we'll go 210 to 215. And that should be everything all set up then. All set up and ready to go. What's up, Arnicar? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. I am feeling pretty good. A little sleepy today. There's a new Papa Roach song that I guess must be an intro or an outro to like the new Devil May Cry anime, and it is it is hit. I can't believe I just heard it yesterday for the first time. Get me amped up. Now I'm gonna move this out the way a little bit. Pray. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's get it. Man, this coming week, I'm excited for. We got Beast of Reincarnation on Monday. That is going to be a fun playthrough. Yes, sir. Honestly, I've been playing Mistfall Hunters the past couple days too. That's been pretty fun. If we get a game stream in today, it's going to be a real competition between a few different ones. It could be Mistfall. It could be some Silver Palace. It's been many days since I've even touched it. Some Chaos Era Nightmare. Yo, what's up, Mike? Yeah, no, I'm actually very excited for Beast of Reincarnation. Very, very excited. Oh, I forgot to watch his TikTok that oh my god. Shania trailer? I think I did see some of it because I had some react videos that showed up on my YouTube feed. Looks good, man. It seems like a lot of people can be genuinely excited about Genshin right now. It's just a good time to be a Genshin player, I guess. All right. $2.45 up next. Tell you what, if you guys like, like rock music, you gotta listen to this. I'll put it in the chat. Man, I wish I could play whatever music I wanted to, but I think I value obviously being able to upload the VODs on or like live stream on YouTube and like all that stuff and not have any upload issues. But that song's a banger. I heard that yesterday for the first time and I'm like, why is this the first time I'm hearing this? Alright. We got 245 loaded up. That's a workout jam right there. That's a good workout song. Good old Saturday. Yeah, happy weekend, everybody. Man, I wanted to get something in yesterday, but I was like so cooked. Uh, I've been going to bed like just it's like a little bit earlier than usual. But the offset is for some reason I'm just like waking up earlier, but like it's not evening out. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like the 15 to 30 minutes I'm going to bed earlier versus like waking up like at least an hour before I usually do. But I mean, that being said, I'd love to go to bed a little bit earlier and then wake up at the same time. Be a bit more of a morning bird. Once upon a time, I was a little bit of a morning bird. I remember in high school, I would wake up like honestly pretty early, and then like believe it or not, I at the time I was a little bit of a runner. I would go and run out at the riverfront trail. I don't know what was wrong with me at that time. I definitely don't be running nowadays. Be running to the fridge. That's about it. Very good. I think I should be due for a nice 315. We're starting to feel, pretty much back in the swing of things. I can't believe Slowpokes tagged me in that. I hate those stupid clickers. They are doing nothing. There's some bangers playing. Like, what is this song now, too? Playing recommended tracks. I wonder what the side view looks like full. I'm messing around. Sometimes I'm like I said, It looks a lot smoother when I try to use, uh, the content outside of the live stream when there's only like one view. What would it look like? It's nice for like maybe top sets and whatnot. I might resize. Yeah, I might start resizing for the top sets. Just get to one view. It's like I would just take another video on my phone like I usually do when I'm actually at the gym, but like I need like another of the stands. It's just like we gotta find out some better ways to get some content. Ah. All right, guys. What do we say? What do we hit at 3:15 maybe? Oh, 3:15er. I just going straight up to it. Got the top set incoming. Big 315. Wow. Finally done in Red Ridge, huh? Big gains. This thing is so goofy. I don't know why we have this. You've never done the quest there. Say it ain't so, Arnicar. Not a fake wow, Andy, are ya? Alright, so let's see. Does the workout log stay over the it does. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, you usually do the other. Alright, so for the top set, we're gonna lock in and get the one view going. Arnicar with the defrost. Thanks for the bits. All right, we gotta get the that walk up song going. The top set song. I think that like for uploads, I like this kind of side view better than the straight on view. We'll have to play around with it. I know some of you guys be following me on the Instagram too. Y'all have to let me know how it looks. Also, I think the side view camera has a slightly better quality. Way too early for that. All right. First 3:15 after the nasal surgery. All right. That was good. I swear if blood shoots out of his nose, I will scream. That would be crazy. All right, very good, very good. Pray for. I'll have to work on maybe getting some scenes set up so that it's just like a quick swap versus me resizing things. You know, make it look like I'm really on top of my game, you know? Fake it till you make it. Alright, so I need this. Oh wait, I need these. Yeah, no blood, hopefully. I don't think it would be on bench press, honestly. The ones that I was really worried about getting back into were like the squats and the deadlift. Deadlift especially. There's just so much pressure buildup. I mean, I'm sure you've seen videos of people deadlifting in their nosebleeds even when their nose is like, you know, obviously fine. Pressure with like the deadlift and squat. So those are the ones I was like, you know, I've been really smart about getting into. I'm gonna add hello sanctity. Hello, hello. You can add for 10%. I need that Aeon money. Four? Whoa, that's crazy. We need that. Aeon money. Oh, see, guys, I was talking earlier about, either playing some more Silver Palace, some Mythball Hunters, or some CZN, but I completely forgot BDO. It's back to the BDO. BDO needs a new savior. Cause I really do I need something before Aeon because Aeon 2 being September 30th is just killing me. The homies think I'm joking till they see me online on BDO playing the savior. Alright, we got some feet up bench press. We got 210 loaded. We'll do 3 sets of 10. What is with you guys in scary games? Resident Evil did me in. I'm pretty sure I lost years off my life playing the Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, I don't know what we'll play today. My parents are also going over to my brother's. My brother just got back, from being gone in Canada. And I don't know, I might go over with them, depending on when it is. But yeah, I was hoping to get a game stream in today because I did not yesterday. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I think they kind of got knocked out early, and it was really dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Probably probably a while. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They had a tournament, and there was a lot of technical issues at a venue that already had, was kind of known for it. So it was really, I don't know. It's kind of a whole thing for sure. Very unfortunate situation that they played in. I mean, of course, both sides, but um, those types of scenarios are a lot different, right? You know, a game that should have taken maybe like uh 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I mean, they were there for like probably 11 hours, right? And so I guess the argument is like that the other team just kept their mental together for longer, but that's not like the point of the sport, right? You're meant to be playing at your best. It's like that's like training for a 4K, but then suddenly, when the tournament comes out, you realize that it's a marathon instead. Obviously, that's pretty vague, but curling. The guesses, man. I love them. Ooh, Uno. Close. Close. Ah. Maybe we do go on a BDO era. The only problem is like, I don't know. I don't want to hard commit to anything until after Beast of Reincarnation. Because I definitely, like, I want to get a good playthrough in of Beast, and, like, I want no interruptions. I don't want to feel rushed. Because, like, it just looks really solid. Beast in Reincarnation, the developers, it's like the same people that make all the Pokemon games. Except they're really branching out with this one. It's more like a, action hack and slash. I don't know if it's really technically a Souls like. Maybe. What do I have as a. Wait, was that my third back offset, or I have one more still? I think I have one more. You know how it is around here, guys. I be forgetting how many sets deep I am. I woke up a little bit earlier today. I was helping my dad out. He is getting a new fish tank. Oh, another fish tank. I don't know. We actually kind of joked around about putting it down here and it being a prop in my workout streams. Funny enough. I don't even know where we'd put it to make that work, but that would be honestly, it'd probably be kind of a vibe, wouldn't it? Like just chilling on the workout stream, got the fish tank in the background with the fish swimming around. Be a little bit of a vibe, huh? A little background fish tank. You know, it's like Hassan with his dog, but the only thing is the fish aren't getting shocked. Well, you know, when like people have that good lighting, you know, like people are actually just drawn to watching the stream, you know, for some of those reasons. I actually don't think you'd be surprised, you know. There's a little fish tank in the background, the fish swimming around. People would probably be just entranced. I mean, it's got to go somewhere, anyways, right? If he keeps it, I don't know if he is. But I said it was kind of a joke. I don't know how big of a tank it was. I think it had to have been pretty similar to the one he got previously. I think it's probably like 90 gallon, right around there. So it's pretty decent size. I don't even know how well you would. I don't know. Hmm. Okay, let's see. We got the inverted. You know, it's like the people that have the cozy lights or like the little the little fireplace thingies, you know, the fake fireplace thingies. People are kind of drawn to the environment of the stream sometimes. Makes me think of going to a Chinese restaurant as a kid and they had fish tanks to distract the kids. Yeah. That's funny. Yep, yep. All right, yep. We'll set up for some inverted rows. I really need to use the restroom, to be fair. Which we probably will do, actually, real quick. Do you agree that your basement could use some mood lighting? Yeah, man. Oh. I mean, obviously, it. My streams have evolved over since I started, but yeah, lighting has always been such a freaking pain in the neck. And then, you know, we got a new like kind of light fixture in, but then it was almost too bright. And so now like I have to freaking put a pillow cover over this top light so it's not super bright right here. And it's always been like the bane, at least down here. I can never just quite figure something out that works really well. It's like serviceable now. At least I hope so. At least I think so. But yeah, sometimes I get washed out just because I'm so freaking pale and white. I'm pasty. All right, let's see here. We are going to use the restroom real quick, and then we will get into some inverted rows. Right back. All right, we back. No, I didn't abandon you guys. I didn't go for some milk. I'm back. All right, I think today we crank it up a bit. We'll go 20. The dumbbell is moving around. Ooh. Ooh. Na, 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 na. I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, surgery helped for sure. I think, a fair decent bit more productive, and honestly just the brain juices, are kind of flowing. Try to get things going with making some more social media content. Of course I'm like I'm like dragged a bunch of different ways, right? Like obviously try to make content when I can for the like live stream platforms, but then I also have to worry about content for like my personal kind of business. So, but yeah, now I just feel like I can more productive. Well, when I don't know when it's like if I'm like trying to make content to like try to get people in on the my live stream platforms, it's probably still just like the workout stuff. I don't really make like specific gaming content. I mean, I don't know if that's a blunder or not, but I just feel like, oh my god, I would have to worry about so many different things if that was the case. If I was also trying to make content for that. Because, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just, uh, I'm not sure how to explain it. Because, like, for me, right, it's already a problem where even if I am trying to promote, like, my chiropractor, rehab professional side of things, it's like my target audience is different on Facebook as it is on, like, Instagram. And so it's like already there's a divide where I have to spend more time to change content because like the target audience seems different, what they are wanting, what they're expecting. Um, and so like I don't know. At that point, I would even have to just create a new social media if I was trying to like make gaming content that would like direct people, here. I don't know. I think it's nice if I get people that like the workout streams. That means or like the people that frequent the workout streams. It means they probably like me for who I am. Oh, this guy's not too shabby at least, and I think that's what's important, right? Because then they probably will pop in for the other stuff, unless for whatever unless they just absolutely hate gaming. It's like the people that hyper focus on a game, right? And they build their following on the one game, but when it becomes time to pivot, jump ship and move on to a different game, they have a hard drop, right? It's because I mean the people were there for them because they were making content for a specific game, not necessarily because of the person at the individual level. So yeah, it's like I feel like I don't have to worry about that necessarily, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, you guys most likely found me during the workout stream. I get some people that follow off the game streams, right? But a lot of the regulars, you guys are all people that originally saw me on the workout streams, and you pop in for both. Ugh. I push your stream on at work or off doing something. I have to watch your VODs to catch up. Yeah. Dude, I know. I don't know why for some reason, because there's a setting that you can turn on where it just auto uploads your VODs. But then something like messes it up and to where it stops. Which is obviously very frustrating because yeah, I've had definitely at least a few weeks worth of content that just didn't get auto uploaded. I noticed that because I was like trying to get a clip for some like making some social media content, and I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't published, this isn't published, all this stuff is not published. All right, I'm actually gonna go and just publish these. I mean, for what it's worth, I guess, right? I don't know what stops it, what flags it from no longer. It being the yeah. I know. All right, we are going to move on to some lap pull down. So we'll get things moved around here. Yeah, it does not make sense to me. I don't know why it does that. Oh shit, Schneider! Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Much appreciated. Welcome in, Raiders. All right, we are kind of transitioning from our bench press and our like kind of accessory work that we do over here to a little bit of machine. I think we'll just do. How about that before we? I've been trying to go full screen when I'm like kind of off to the side on the machine. We'll play around with this because I'll probably chat a lot more to welcome everybody in. Let's see, what do we got here? Cosmos, hello. Let's fucking go. Yes. Kairos, AK Protein. Hello. Thanks again for the raid, Schneider. We'll go ahead and let me pull something up here. Out. In 85. Make sure to give them a follow as well. Let's check it out too. Did they just get done doing a workout stream themselves? They sure did. All right, fellow fitness and health streamer. Make sure to give them a follow as well. Do they stream mostly workouts? Okay, yeah, cool. From Germany. All right, looks like we got people all over the place. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we were just setting up on some machine work here. I'll give my usual, I guess, elevator pitch here in a second as we get set up. Well, let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to do some... Yeah, we might as well stick it on. Think ahead here. How was Schneider's workout stream? What did he hit? Have an amazing workout. I just finished mine. Much appreciated. Hope it was good as well. Histamine, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, what were they working out? Hey, Dusty hates chat. Oh no. Snyder, are you getting gaslit right now? The infamous chatter gaslighting. I think we'll go probably 10. Yeah, so to give you guys just a little bit of background, I had nasal surgery, about 3 weeks ago at this point. I was having a lot of issues with sleep, and then noticed some kind of breathing out of the ordinary issues. So I had nasal surgery finally. Sleep's been better, breathing's been better, but been kind of easing into it since I had to take that week off. Uh, so finally started to really get back in the swing of things. Back to some regularly scheduled programming. Kilo does the same. It's a universal thing. That's crazy. Oh, Clovis is on the TikTok. Oh yeah, nasal surgery. I didn't know. Glad recovery is going well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely helped for sure. A hug circle. You guys got to go to like a Twitch chatter anonymous therapy, group therapy. All right, let's see how this feels. I guess I'll take this off. I was thinking about being lazy, but it is really in the way. We'll get it set in and before we yap some more. I might have to go heavier, actually. It's a pretty good set of like 12 to 15. We'll keep here. Yeah, so most, I guess I will identify myself in the fitness realm as kind of like a power lifter, although it's been quite some time since I've competed. Protein Bombs, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys. So yeah, welcome in, Raiders, all things fitness, maybe a bit more specific to powerlifting, pain, injury, rehab related topics, since I am like a sports chiropractor, air quotes, whatever that means to you guys. And then some occasional game streams as well, which is kind of just a variety, if I'm being honest. So, didn't know you streamed on the TikTok as well. Yeah, I've been trying to get back into it, Clovis. Glad you can breathe easier now. Oh, yeah. Much better. I need to find a way to add my TikTok chat onto the screen with everything else. We'll get there. Bro, is a variety stream. Yeah. I mean, I am like an MMO Andy when there's like actually MMOs to play. But yeah, that's kind of the problem there. So it is pretty much just a variety. Single player playthroughs. I've recently done, I don't know, Resident Evil, Wukong, Wu Chang, First Berserker Kazan. What else have we played through? Metaphor ReFantasio. Just don't mix shatters or we rise, yeah. Yeah. Um there's like a few gacha slash mobile games that I'll play on occasion too. Just like some slot gaming to fill in the gaps. Honestly, I'm really waiting for Ion 2. Um, I think it'll be good fun at bare minimum for a few months. I don't know. Will it stay? Will it be the next hot thing? I guess we'll see. But I do believe that I'll get at least a couple months of good, uh, fun out of it. Danny, did you get raid? I did. Schneider 85 hooked it up with the raid. Make sure to check him out as well. Clovis swapped over to the Twitch chat. All right. Yeah, I know that the chat mixing was kind of a big deal on Twitch, but I think they finally eased up on that because they were giving people bans that people like had no idea what they did wrong, but that's the reason why. It's because I I don't know. Twitch was weird about it for a while, but now I think it kind of changed a little bit. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Always open to all that. Try to make improvements to everything when I can. I did a nip slip. Well, sheesh. If that gives me like 15 more people, I don't know. Tempting. All right, one more lat pull down set, and then we're gonna do some like BFR, blood flow restriction / occlusion training, whatever you want to call it, for some bicep, and then for some tricep. Yep. Sex appeal cells, huh? Is how it is. Yeah, so most of the time it's the workout streams are like upper body and like bench press. It's just a lot easier to get in a quality workout with what I have down here. For those movements / muscle groups. A little bit tougher, I would say, to get that same level of like workout for legs as I would like if I went into the gym facility. So, but maybe over time, get some more stuff down here. That'll open up some opportunities to do like a leg workout stream. Yada yada. Yeah, I can take care of a lot of the meat and potatoes on the upper body and bench press. There's a few things that I missed that I would probably usually do at a gym facility if I were to work out upper body, but no, it's good enough. Still my favorite Twitch Clark Kent Superman. Yeah, apparently that's the thing. Everybody calls me Clark Kent. Easy up. Going Superman today. Yeah, man, like I'm glad to have the surgery done. Recovery, I mean, I don't want to speak for it quite yet. It's only been a few weeks, but recovery being better, energy being up. Cause I have goals that I want to see done. At a bridge 30, 31 years old, like we got stuff we want to hit before I throw in the powerlifting towel. And then, of course, really just fill out the new body weight because I worked on going from right around like 182, 183, where we're now consistently sitting 203, 205. But I feel like, body composition wise, it's we're at the spot where it's not too bad. And that was with dealing all that stuff. So I feel like I have, I just cracked the surface, really. We're going to be getting into some more accessory work. Really try to lean out. Already goals somewhat. That's the thing, right? You're always gonna move the goalpost. That's the thing about fitness. I remember when I was like ecstatic about hitting like 495 for deadlift, and then it was 545, 585, 600. Always gets moved. But at the new body weight, and hopefully with some better circumstances, I still would like to see by the end of the year, I crank out 385 for bench press. I think out of all the goals, I think that's the most realistic one where we're at currently. Honestly, if I could just hit a deadlift PR by the end of the year, I would be happy, even if it was 5 pounds. That's the one lift that's been stubborn right now. So, feel bad I didn't even know you had a surgery going on. I need to be a better friend, try to come by more when I can. It happens, man. Like, most of my workout streams in the early afternoon, like, most people are going to be at work. It's the people that are like different country, different time zones. They're the one that really carries the early afternoon workout streams. Much appreciated to them. I call chat jobless. Nah. See, you guys are just you're in different time zones. You're not chronically online or no. But yeah, no, I get it. And that was one of the reasons too, right? Is I wanted to have the surgery so that I felt more productive and that I felt like I had more energy in the evenings, so that I could get more evening streams in, right? I just feel like such a potato at the end of the day, and I just know like it's even worse for some reason when I turn that camera on. And like I feel like if I'm already tired, having that webcam going, trying to like stream through it, it just giga drains me. So exam work when you do work out. Arnie Carr with the bits, much appreciated. He doesn't hear the blurbs. I do not down here at the current setup, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm sure you guys will get a good giggle out of it. All right. We did our 3 sets of lat pull down. So we will, well, I guess it's already set up for tricep, kinda. So we'll do a little bit of this. Yeah, some of you guys carry for sure. You've got people from all over the place. UK. It sounded like what? Italy, somebody? I don't know. It's hard to keep track of all you guys, honestly. Well, no, because I don't have like the audio set up to the stream when I work out. I guess I could turn on the speak. Well, I can't really turn on the speaker either because then it's gonna blare through the mic. I listen to like actual music on my earbuds. I gotta get amped up. Token Russian. There we go. Okay, now we got somebody from Russia too. Sheesh. can't even keep track of myself. Relatable. You guys saw me earlier. I forgot what set I was on. Oh, our music is not playing, by the way. My apologies. Must have got hung up there. Alright. I'm like, wait, was that my second or my third bench back off set? I don't even remember. Alright, we got some, BFR / conclusion training. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people still don't even know about it, and they probably think it's like dangerous, yada yada. You know, I would say it is completely safe as long as individual is otherwise healthy. There might be some contraindications. Yeah, we'll go over it as we go here on the science of it. Anybody interested? Because the goal here is not to like cut off arterial, arterial blood flow, which is arterial is oxygenated blood, right? You want your oxygenated blood to get where it needs to be. It's more so to cut off the venous blood supply, temporarily, of course. That creates like a little bit of a blood pooling effect. Allows the blood to kind of hang out in the muscles for a little bit longer. Which blood, there's lots of good stuff attached to blood. Some metabolites for, of course, like hypertrophy, building some muscle. You'll get a good pump when you do it too, but I mean, for me, it is the fact that I can lift lighter and still get the benefits of hypertrophy. As a power lifter, I'm already, lifting a lot of heavy weight, so if I can do some of my accessory work lighter, that's a plus. I would say it's not necessarily better than just your traditional resistance training, more so that for the right individual, it could fit in their programming quite nicely. Everything can be dangerous, not done in moderation, even drinking water. Yeah. Yeah, don't drown yourself drinking too much water. Yeah, I encourage anybody that would actually try out the BFR / conclusion training. Make sure you kind of do some good searching. Make sure you got the right protocol. The right tightness is important too. Some people have really fancy cuffs that actually tell you the specific pressures. For me, it's a little bit of winging it. Obviously, if the hand and the arm start to go numb, it's too tight, especially first set. Like maybe third set towards the very end, you might notice there's a smidge, but it should never be where you like really are losing feeling. You can be token half Russian. Jordan gotta be starting at own leg days. They're gonna lurk, have a solid workout, and stay hydrated. I appreciate that, protein bombs. Have a good leg day. Ooh, leg day on the old Saturday, huh? Much appreciated. Thanks for lurking as well. Good to see you guys in. I'll have to make sure to give Schneider a follow myself. Love being able to connect. Is this his usual end time? Does he usually end stream right around this time, or when does he usually stream? All right, so we did our 3 sets of 12 to 15-ish. In that 30 to 45 second rest. Pretty much. Maybe not exactly to a T, but pretty close. There's our tricep. I need to set up the preacher curl for some bicep. You get those fancy cuffs you use there. Oh, they're expensive. Those things are not cheap. They are not cheap. Some clinics and some places will actually use like the blood flow restriction training for, you know, rehab. So there's some rehab purposes there, which is what I'm saying is like the nice fancy cuffs are expensive because the people buying them are, you know, like the physical therapists, chiropractors, big sports centers. You know, they can up, you know, they really value it pretty high. Price range on those, oh man. Let's see. It's been a while since I've checked. I know now technically I couldn't personally use it in my sort of chiropractic treatment strategy unless I got a certification, which I guess I could be confusing the certification with the actual price of the setup. But let's see, blood flow restriction cuffs. So Smart Cuff Pro. This is the first, you know, Google search. This one said $900 on sale. Usually $998. But that's for two pair, I guess. It's an arm pair and then a leg pair. The one pair, which you could choose if you want to get the arm pair or the leg pair, it's $4.99. But I'm just it's literally two cuffs, brother. It's two cuffs and they got these things that expensive. Eating Taco Bell, watch a workout stream, hell yeah. What a Saturday. Let's go. Some taco smell. And some dude lifted some average weight, technically medical device. Yeah. Yeah, a bit different. Yeah. So I think I'll take my my tourniquet cuffs that I've been using for like $20. Also, welcome in as well, Neander Frog. Welcome in. I think we've welcomed everybody. That's given us a nice chat. Appreciate you guys for sticking around if you're, you know, still here from the Schneider raid. We got any gamers in the chat as well, or you guys just like the fitness and health section on Twitch? Yeah, you guys are just some workouters, some gym goers. One day, dude, you'll have the capital for the ruling. Yeah. for sure. Yeah, you know, it's like you'd really want to have. You'd really want to already know that you'd be having to use that a lot in order to get it right. Like for me, a lot of people that I see, it's like, nah, I don't think that it's really like, okay, this is the good fit that they absolutely need in order to get better, right? Everyone here is a mod of some fitness. uh, yeah, that's funny. No, I always feel bad because like a few of the other fitness streamers that I've had like pretty good interactions with, we all are in the same like kind of time frame when we stream. It always feels bad. Like I don't know, I'll see one or two other guys get going right before me, and I'm like, I wish I could do a different time. Well, I mean, some days I could swap it up, but it's just so nice for consistency's sake that I like Monday, Thursday, Saturday, I can do roughly the exact same time. Like, you guys know when to expect me. But yeah, I was telling one of the other guys, like, that I do feel bad, and he's like, it's all good, dude. We're just like, you know, rating the... It's like, basically you're saying it's the same people that just rotating between us, almost. Let's see. A Clovis or a mod on a different fitness stream? Sheesh. Of course, Zero is a regular, and I think he mods for some other people. No mod, I'm just a DJ. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we are really just passing around the same people. Funny. Funny, funny. I mean, it's like, it's good to get... What's the best way to say this? You know, the off chance that people come in whenever I'm doing my game streams, it's kind of nice. You know, it's planting the seeds, right? Like, they see that I go live for a fitness and health stream, and like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should make some health, you know, some better choices. They get an opportunity to ask questions. But all the people that I've met that kind of found me through the fitness and health, they're usually super cool because, I mean, for whatever reason, they like me for me, and that means that they usually, you know, hang out for the game streams too. It's definitely good to get people for both. The fitness and health streams were actually carrying me for, you know, definitely a little while there, but then starting to get some more people in for the game streams when we do play, which is nice. Just a little chill place. Be meatheads and then like nerd out, you know? From one abusive streamer to the next. Yup. Hey yo. AK Easy, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Alright, we got one more set here. And how are we doing on time? We've been going for an hour and 30. Okay, that's pretty right around average. Yeah, I think it's just like relatable, right? I stream the games, I stream the workouts. Like, yeah, I like playing games. You know, I like having the pastimes that, you know, are purely for you know, your enjoyment, but then also it's like, all right, we're gonna lock in for some workouts, right? Take care of the body, take care of business. Somebody's got to dust off these weights and lift them. But then be a potato and play some games. Oh. Yeah, where's Zero at today? He probably stayed up too late playing Overwatch again. Tisk tisk. Maybe I'll do a little bit of forearm stuff now that I think about it. Trying to show the forearm some love. Besides things. Get things moved around. Make that a bit smaller again. Teleport this over here. Yeah, I gotta show some elbow love. Potatoes are delicious, not gonna lie. Some good old potatoes. Alright, what do we want to do? I think it's going to be some isometric wrist flexion and just some standard wrist extension. Yeah, I guess we'll do a nice long set. I probably should go to 25, but we'll hang out here. But yeah, I mean, I guess you guys will learn about me over time. But I mean, I've been doing like I've been into fitness and powerlifting. I mean, it's been over a decade now, which is kind of crazy to say. Yeah, I've been very consistently working out for the past 12 years. I have my exercise and movement science bachelor's, and then I decided to continue education, get my chiropractic degree. I'm just not like a real traditional chiropractor, you know. Definitely a lot more focused on movement and the rehab side of things versus, you know, just adjusting people for some short term relief and, you know, sending them on their way. See you next week. And it's not really, I guess, my philosophy. And I'm often very critical of people in my profession. I think it's easy to be critical of people outside of your profession, but yeah, I'm critical of, you know, I guess everything and everybody. A lot of, especially in the musculoskeletal side of things, a lot of, I would say, mismanagement that goes on. Yeah, I guess we'll ISO all of it. Since I don't know why I thought to do it, but we'll just. Ooh, so much harder on the wrist extension. I'm yapping over here. What do we got? Okay, easy, easy. The reason I keep returning to stream is I'm. Uh huh. Go ahead. Waiting for him to add the twerk channel point redeem. That's crazy. 60k channel points. No wisecrack ring dinger. No. You hear about all the, very unfortunate scenarios. I would say all, it's not like it's super common, but I'm sure you've seen the thing, somebody gets paralyzed, yada yada. It's because like people do crazy shit like that. It's just like treatments should not be some freaking TikTok reel of like some Y strap ring dinger top 3000s. Like, of course, that's not going to be safe. Ooh. I don't know, man. It's crazy out there in the healthcare world. I would tell people like, okay, yeah, if you don't like the usual chiropractor, I'm perfectly fine with that, because I also don't like them, right? It's like, it's not going to be. Ooh, what do we have here? Damn. If you don't like the traditional chiropractor, perfect. You're gonna like me then. All right, we'll do one more set of, both. Guys, who should we raid after this? I'd like to, of course, extend it and keep it going. Actually, I wonder if one of the usual guys is. I'll have to see. I think I do plan on getting a game stream in following this, but I usually have a little bit of an intermission. I make my post-workout chocolate milk with creatine. And of course, like I said, some of you guys just might not really be interested in the game stream, so I'll redirect you guys to somebody else. But yeah, just know we'll probably go live fairly shortly for some games if anybody is interested. I do the workout streams down here, but my actual gaming PC is upstairs. So I kind of had to bring everything upstairs, set up, and then go live again basically. There are a few games that I can play down here on the PC, but it's not quite as juiced as my upstairs PC. In between sets, we'll take a look. See here. Wish I had a budget and live closer to consult with you, because while these YouTube crackers are fun to watch, I don't want to be safe to stay some size. That cracking stuff, yeah. Yeah. The YouTube crackers, that's funny. Alright, are any of the homies live right now? Ain't no way. The two other people that are usually streaming at the same time as me are not streaming today. Well, really? Almost surprised. Okay, well, if anybody has any recommendations for people we should pass along the way to, let me know. I would prefer to, like, pass it on to somebody that uh, they can at least speak highly of, right? I don't want to pass you guys on to somebody who's, like, stripped down half naked, doing stretching, you know. That being said, I don't know. I could try to hurry to, like, set everything up and then restream pretty fast, but yeah. I think you're into the gaming. Well, yeah, for a little while too, probably. Once I get done with these sets. And then yeah, I mean I think my numbers are updated, but previous best, PRs, just keep in mind these are gym lifts. We've hit 365 on bench. But honestly, some of my rep PRs are almost better. Right before the surgery, I had some pretty good bench sets. I think I did a 354 for 3. Previous squat. What is previous squat best? 525, I think. It's been a long time since that. And then deadlift is what is deadlift? Because let's see. 6 plates is 585, and I was like, man, I'm so close to 7 plates. I wish I would have threw it on. I think it was probably right around 650-ish. But that's been a while too. I was on a bender on deadlift. I was really doing good on deadlift, and then I can't remember. I think I got COVID, and then it really like just bricked my training for a few weeks, and then I really just never could catch a deadlift wave again. But really, the past year has been kind of like this whole sleep issue and thing. So yeah, we kind of dealt with it for a while. Yeah, the sleep thing, no bueno. But yeah, hopefully now some more consistent recovery, energy, and I would be okay with hanging up the powerlifting towel. We hit a 405 bench. I really do want a 700 deadlift. I think, in that's like lifetime goal. Squat. I've really never been much of a like. Squat is like so for me. It's always been a hate relationship, really. Not the towel. Oh, I can tell you guys are fun, aren't you? You guys will keep things interesting. Our usual people. There's a few of the usuals that are not in today that I can already tell you guys are going to be alley-ooping off of each other. It's it's gonna get crazy around here. All right. Make sure to give the boy Schneider a follow real quick. I like his little icon and his little image thing. Very cool. Oh, let's see here. I gotta sneeze. There we go. Oh, he has a bot that like when you follow when somebody's not like live currently, gives them a little message. All right, let's see. Prepare for trouble. Yeah, true. Speaking of which, where is Slowpokes? Yeah, that's one of the people. Yes, thank you guys. Oh, all right. So like, let's see. We're pretty much cleaned up. We'll hang out for a little bit. I need to get to doing some stretching and some other things. That's probably the thing I need to focus on as well. I'd like load up 205 and just start benching. I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but you know, like I said, we're gonna be probably being a potato for the rest of the day. Let's scoop this in a bit. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. You know, after the raid, much appreciated. Went ahead and gave Schneider a follow. I'll have to pop in. Like, yeah, is this like his usual, you know, kind of, you know, time or? Of course, if anybody's interested, you know, I do have like the small Discord. I've been trying to promote that a little bit more because I do want to clean it up and like kind of have some you know, off stream kind of community vibes going too. With me, it's like I have so many Discords, so I know how it is, and like then you go like through a purge and like I don't know, it's just like no hard feelings. People just want to pop in when I'm live and all that, but I guess there's people that probably want more, you know. I get it. Whew. T2, hello. Welcome in. Ooh. How we doing today? You have the Discord, the other social medias. Oh, hey, that's funny. You know how I was looking up those blood flow restriction cuffs? Legit got a freaking Facebook advertisement for the exact same thing. Same brand and everything. Somebody's listening. Doing good. Feeling better for sure. Feeling more productive. Even when I get like less, you know, so like, you know, some nights it is what it is. You only get 6.5, 7 hours sleep. I feel like I can, you know, even though I'm getting less, I'm still getting bored, right? I can actually manage through, you know, get through the day, feeling productive within that time frame. Whereas before, it's like, okay, if I don't get any, you know, anything less than 8, it's gonna be rough. Maybe not listening so much as advertising cookies being stored on your computer. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna tinfoil hat you guys. It is mostly just a joke. Yeah, man, I have to get like definitely at least 7.5. Like 7.5 to 8. If I get 8, then I'm feeling really good. But I've always been like, man, why is it other people can operate off of less? And I guess it's just because, you know, if you're not like breathing through the night when you're sleeping, then you're not getting that nice deep sleep. So there you have it. If you got a deviated septum, you might consider, you know, getting it checked out. If you're having issues sleeping. Get a bit of stretching going. Operate. And let me tell you too, a few days before the surgery, I'm like, man, I hope this thing really works, because like, this is costing me. It's costing me like $2,500. There was like a sale for a gym equipment company that I bought a few things from, and I'm like, oh, I could get so much for the home gym for the same price as BetterHelp. Because I really like to get like a safety squat bar for down here. Safety squat bar. Of course, this would be like, dude, this would be so in game. If I could get like a belt squat machine, I could do belt squats off of. Sometimes you can kind of rig it up to where you do like a straight bar, and then now you're doing like some RDL. That would be this. That would be best in slot right there. I apparently had issues sleeping. They put me on a CPAP. Yeah. That's really good too. Part of the issue too was not necessarily like I had a few things done. It wasn't just the deviated septum. I guess there's like some valves that help like keep your nostril open when you breathe in, and like my nostril was like completely collapsing in when I took a breath in. So yeah, they kind of fixed that, make that a little bit better. All right, homies. Let's see. It's 2 o'clock my time. I think that I will have a little bit of time to do some, like maybe a short game stream. I don't know. I think my parents are heading over to my brother. He just got back from Canada. I think I do want to try to make that. But I think I should be able to get in a little bit of something first. What do I want to play though? I've been enjoying some Mistfall Hunters. The only problem with it is, it's like, performance is a little. It's not spectacular. We'll just say that. No one appears to be there. Hey yo, what the? Somebody get this man. I don't know. Maybe we try some Mistfall. I'll at least like try it out and see how it runs. And like, if it's not great, then I don't know. Maybe I'll just pivot. We'll see. Cause yeah, my usuals. I'll double check one more time. Cause I would. I'd love to pass it on. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody that I've really interacted with personally. And I let you guys, you know, I said if you guys know anybody, let me know. But that's where we're at. Alright guys. Everyone offline for it's weird. Like for a Saturday around this time. Because like who's the old Greg the man is somebody that like he's rated me, I've rated him. He's pretty chill dude. And then Midnight Mushroom is also like another great guy that generally streams right around the same time as me. And yeah. It's like, man, it sucks. We all stream right around the same time. Yeah, Midnight Mushroom's a good guy too. Alright guys, well I am going to wrap things up, and then like I said, I'm going to quickly set up for a little bit of game stream. So, of course, you want to hang out for, watch me, like, probably die a lot. I will go live again, probably 10, 15 minutes from now. If you want to hang out until then. Otherwise, good meeting some of you guys. Thanks for popping in, hanging out. Thanks for the support, the chatting, the follows. As always, it's a temporary abandonment, Hiroshi. Like, just get some water, get a nice snack, and get locked in for some more streaming. But yeah, like I said, thanks again. Super duper appreciate it. Thanks again to Schneider for the follow. Not the follow, the raid. Thanks to him for the raid. Thanks for you guys for hanging out. I'll be back at it very shortly for a little bit of gaming. Otherwise, next workout stream is Monday. So yeah, the usual is Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Right around the same time as when we got started today. Like that 12-ish p.m. CST. Of course, you guys are in like time zones all over the place, so it's just right around roughly the same start time. Ice cream, thank you for advice. Goodbye forever. Not forever. Alright, I'll see you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. If I don't see you for some gaming this weekend, I'll be back in about 10. Peace.